Emily Post would probably be very angry at me since I have very little regards for many of the colonial concepts of etiquette. Take wine, for example. I'm drinking this wine because I like it. I'm not in Spain. I'm not having paella for dinner. I did, however, spend some time in Palma de Mallorca. I enjoyed myself in Palma. I also went to the airports in two other Spanish areas, Madrid and Torrejón, but that doesn't count, since I was simply changing planes there. Anyway, enough of all this, and welcome to the barn. Let's get to today's very special.
You have the sort of jobs that everybody wants. Travel the USA. How did you get involved with that?
Well, when I first got out of high school, I started community college and decided that I wanted to, more out of necessity, needed to work full time. So I put college off temporarily and went to the airport and got a job as a fueler, an airplane fueler. And so little by little, I progressed with the company and became a tanker operator, which required licensing and training. So
you're talking about a big fuel tank?
Big fuel tank, 10,000 gallon fuel tanker. So at 20 years old, I was licensed and trained to operate 10,000 gallon fuel tankers, driving across the airport down there off of Northwest 36th Street in Miami, from the tank farm to the airport, and would actually drive these things onto the airport. And sometimes when the hydras, they were called hydras, weren't available to fuel certain planes because he had such a large demand, we would actually pull the 10,000 gallon tankers up to planes like the 747s, the 767s, and the bigger aircraft, and actually fuel them from these tankers.
Wow. You've always had exciting jobs.
Yeah. So that's
how did you
when
get
I got
involved with driving?
So
this is called a semi?
This is a semi, full-fledged semi. It is an 18-wheeler. They have many nicknames, 18-wheelers, semis, semis, depending on what country you're from. So, this particular model is the Volvo 780. It's got the Cummins ISX motor in it. It's 450 horsepower. It's got a 10-speed transmission. 200-gallon tanks, 100 gallons.
How far do you get on 200 gallons?
Depending on how heavy I am and how heavy the load is, I can average anywhere from 900 to 1,100 miles on full tanks.
Wow.
And when I fill the tanks, I get a range. It'll run you about $500 and change, and like I said, you get about 9 to 1,100 miles, just depending on how heavy you are.
Wow, Jay.
So
okay. That high school boy or girl.
Yeah.
They're watching this, and they don't know what they want to do with their life.
Right.
What would you say imagine you're talking to some 16, 17-year-old boy or girl. What would you say to them?
Well, it's, you really have to, this is an exciting job. It has a lot of perks. The beauty of it for me is that I've done this so long, and I've been around. I've been able to visit every country, every state in the country, every major city. I've hit every major interstate in this country. So, and fortunately, I'm able to navigate myself through. I have the experience. I can go anywhere, and don't even have to use GPS or a map.
Really?
9 times out of 10.
You've memorized it?
Oh yeah. I know all the major interstate systems in the country. So basically, I can get anywhere from point A to B right here. But now, once I get into the town where I'm going to deliver, then I'll need GPS to guide me to wherever I'm going, because there's so many.
So, what's your favorite state? Do you have one?
I don't know if I have a favorite state, but I love going out west. Colorado is beautiful. and in its own way, even though it's very desolate and very wide open, and but Montana is
Montana,
is a beautiful state. The people, differ. Different places you go. The personalities are a little different, and of course, you just have to. I'm a chameleon, so I can kind of gel with anybody. I can get along with anybody. I can converse with anybody. I just have that natural knack. That gift of gab is what they call it. So. But I love going out west.
Out west, huh?
I love California. I wouldn't want to live in California, but I love California. I love the vibe out there.
The vibe?
Yeah. I love California. Arizona. I like Arizona. Like I said, there's not one specific state, but there are a few that I do enjoy and I do like. You're good, and so yeah, I enjoy the West.
So, how long do you think you'll be driving these big rigs?
Well, I've been doing this off and on since 19 years old. So, it's been 30 plus years that I've had the experience to drive big trucks, and I've done everything from dump trucks to tankers to cranes. Boom trucks, flatbed, reefer, oversized, heavy haul. I've hauled just about everything there is to haul. So
I noticed that this thing is like a camper. I mean, you've got a dresser, you've got a bed.
I've got,
as a matter of fact, you have two beds,
and then this one here, the one I'm sitting on, folds up. And it's got two benches, one on this side, one on this side, and then a table that folds out.
Wow.
So I can actually have, a company.
You could have guests.
And I can have like a dinner, meal at a table.
Wow.
And then this
and
thing
you've got a refrigerator?
Refrigerator right here, drawers, closets, all kinds of, space. And then this unit here has, like, for instance, in the summertime, to save fuel, I've got a unit here. It's called an APU, auxiliary power unit. So I can turn this on. It runs off of the diesel engine. It's a small diesel engine, and it powers all the internal power. So it takes the power, the load off the batteries. And as a matter of fact, I'll turn it on for you now just so you can hear it. And it takes the load off of the batteries. And it runs the air conditioning, runs the lights, the power, all that. So you'll hear it fire up. It'll prime, and you'll hear it fire up in about 30 seconds. See, there's the fan for the air conditioning, and so it's already converted over to the APU. And once the APU motor kicks on, all the power it automatically transfers to the APU, and the batteries have been but yeah, this is a neat unit. It's a nice. This is a 2012 model Volvo 780, and it's a comfortable truck. And for somebody who's constantly on the highway, and this is what you do for a living, you want something with some space. I'm 6'5", I'm a big guy, so I can stand in here, I can walk around, I can stand up.
I noticed that. I mean, this is a high ceiling, man.
And so, and this is your home away from home, so obviously you want to take care of it, keep it clean, and stuff like that. But it's your home.
Yeah.
So
how does, I know what's going to happen. People are going to see this and they say, well, gee, I'd love to get in touch with Jay if you ever come to my town. Come by and say. So how do people get in touch with you?
Well, I'm on Facebook, so anybody who wants to contact me, I'm Jay Shippey on Facebook.
Okay.
And see, there's the APU.
Is it leaving?
No. That's the APU.
That's the thing just kicking in.
Just kicked in, yeah.
Okay, that sound you hear is a refrigeration unit.
No. The auxiliary power unit.
I stand corrected.
Yeah.
This is the auxiliary power unit.
That I was showing. That's what just kicked on. Now the air conditioning is running, and it's all the power you see now is being run off of that little diesel motor that you hear. So that's what.
And it's fully air conditioned.
Yeah, fully air conditioned. Yeah.
What about
yeah.
heat? Do you have it?
Now that's the one thing that the APU doesn't provide. You can get a special I don't know what to call it, but there is the newer ones do provide heat. This truck is 5 years old, and the APU unit that it has didn't come with the heating element.
Oh.
So in the wintertime, like now, in the very, very cold months, I have to run the engine.
I see.
I run the motor, and then it provides. I still have, the heat that comes from there, and then I have my own heating, my air conditioning controls back here. But what you're hearing now is the APU.
So
and then
they
I can shut it
they
off.
can contact you with your Facebook page.
Yes.
Jay Shippey.
Yes.
All right.
Jay Shippey on Facebook.
Okay. This place is really, really busy with all the trucks coming in and out of here.
Yeah, it is. Well,
This is amazing.
It's got this particular truck stop has over 300 slips. So.
And how do you say this work? You simply pull into the truck stop?
Yeah, you pull in like any truck stop across the country. You pull in, and basically you just find an open spot. And if you need fuel, you pull to the fuel island. You use your credit card, and you put in your identification code. You fuel your vehicle, and then you just pull around and see like this guy is doing right now.
Right.
He's getting ready to pull right beside me.
Come in here.
Yep. So that's what he's doing. He found, I know you're good. Everything is okay.
This is like an airport for trucks.
That's it. That's exactly what it is. It's a truck depot or truck stop or whatever it is you want.
How can it be so accurate pulling in
with the size of that vehicle? It's amazing. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and you can tell by the way he's doing it. He's done this for a while. He's experienced because he's
from Grand Forks, North Dakota.
And he's done this for a while because he's got it in perfect, straight, and no shaky and all over the place. So.
Well, Jay, there are 1,001 different questions.
Okay.
And what's going to happen? People are going to get in touch with you on Facebook.
Okay.
And then they can ask you whatever they want to ask you.
Absolutely,
right?
Yeah. Just message me on Facebook, or if you want to be a friend, you can friend request me. I have no problems talking to anybody. If you have any specific questions, you can just message me on Messenger, and I'd be glad to answer any questions you have.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Thank you.
Yeah.